Hey guys, what's up? It's Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys the next war recap. We went up against an Asian clan, don't know what their name is, but they were from South Korea. 25-man war, Thanksgiving Day, and we nearly got the perfect war, but not quite. Missed out on their top couple Town Hall 10s, but we did end up with the rest 3-star, 97% average destruction. So it was a great war from our guys. Best of luck to the other clan moving forward. Let's go ahead and look at some attacks. Let's start off with number 5 here. This is Luke, who's a new member of ours, and he's absolutely killing it since he's been over. So thank you for that. Let's watch him work here with the AQ walk, starting from the northwest. Starts in on that upper section, and he's just going to kind of work his way back and forth. And then the goal here, most of these guys had lava hounds in their clan castle, so the goal here is to kind of avoid taking that on with the queen. So it locks onto your kill squad, which are primarily ground troops that aren't going to target it. That way it survives as long as possible, and it's not beating on your hounds with its lava pups after it explodes. So you can see the king engages the queen there. The rage spell goes down to get him taken out. And then you see on the bottom, the queen's just going to continue working up top. On the bottom, split golems there. He's got the kill squad work, and he breaks open the wall in the center. And at this point, both of those golems are going to head into the base. The jump spell's down to kind of lead them in. And then he's going to follow it up with a couple wizards and his king to kind of make that push in to get that queen. So that's the goal here, is to get that queen taken care of. Once she's down, we can go ahead and start the hogs. So he's got a couple Valkyries in there to go ahead and assist with that kill, just to make sure that the damage is there. You can see up top that queen's still working. She's rounded the corner, taking out defenses as we go, and has eliminated one of the double giant bomb positions on that upper left portion of the base. You can see on the bottom right, the kill squad has gone ahead and triggered one double giant bomb, and then in come the hogs there from the bottom left, and they're just going to work their way through very, very minimal defenses on that side. On the right side is where the most of the DPS is, those concentrated Teslas. But all those are locked onto the kill squad, so it's not going to matter too much. That queen's still hanging tough in the top right, taking out defenses, and he's got the bulk of his hogs that he deploys straight into a heal spell on that right side, and his Hog Riders are going to come together on that final group of Teslas to go ahead and get this base taken out. Really, really nice job, though, with this raid, Luke. Really like the plan, and as you can see, guys, that hound is still up in the air, not being shot at by anything. It does have low health, and it will probably go down eventually to the queen, because there's nothing left to target except for that hound. So it isn't going to matter. She's going to break it, but the hogs are onto the last couple buildings at this point. It is all said and done, ladies and gents. That's going to be a 3-star for the good guys. Nice work, Luke. And let's move on to the next attack, which is going to be number 7. This is going to be Walter, guys. Walter with another 6-star war, I believe. Nice job to him. Pretty high-level base here. He's got mid-level heroes, 15 and 20, so not too scary. So what Walter's going to do is bring just a stone goho, it looks like. He's got the 2 golems that have entered from the bottom. And I really like how he brought the minions on the right. They kind of get a lot of value there just for those 2 minions, because there's nothing air targeting that's going to shoot them. That archer tower is locked onto his right golem. And then other than that, they just do work. So nice job with that. That funnel's nice and wide. He drops the jump spell once that wizard tower goes down. And those golems redirect at this point. The 3rd golem goes in out of the clan castle, and he's got his queen back and all of that tanking power up. He drops the poison spell in advance and then gets that CC lured. Really nice job with that. Slows everything up, and it allows his king and his queen to get in there while that clan castle is still being delayed and slowed up. They lock onto the golems. They do break apart one of them, but not a whole lot of damage done there. A double jump spell is thrown down. That second jump gets him access to the queen. So he's gotten both heroes down. He's gotten quite a bit of the base. His queen is still up at full health. He's got his ability left. He drops an early heal spell on the left there, where his hogs are going to converge once they get those first several point defenses taken out. And they all get healed up to full, but everything else now is focused on the core. He's got his queen free. Everything's focusing on the golemites, which is perfect. That's what you want. So that double jump spell really did him a good service there. He's got 1 heal spell left, and I really like that single balloon for the 2 point defenses that are ground targeting on the right. So he gets that cannon taken out, and he's going to get the mortar while his hogs work on the rest of the stuff up on the upper right portion of the base. So absolutely loved it. Drops a heal spell there just to be sure. His hogs are actually going to go ahead and miss most of it, but just in case they had to path down to that mortar, it was there. Wanted to make sure that he didn't catch the double giant bomb that was potentially in this compartment. as they headed to the mortar. But ended up not needing it, so it was essentially a swag heal. Nice work, Walter. We'll go ahead and watch the cleanup in 4X, and this is going to be another 3-star for the good guys. Nice work, man. All right, guys, let's look at number 9 next. This is going to be an attack, I believe, by TopDog here. And TopDog with another 6-star war. Attaboy. Bringing the heat, TopDog is. So he is going to come, it looks like, with a Govaho. He's got 8 Valkyries in his army. He ends up sending a single golem in from the top left. He also sends another single golem in on the bottom left. So it's a really, really wide split kill squad here. But notice those army camps in the Spell Factory are going to be perfect to lead his troops in from that left side. So you're going to see that here happen just in a second after he takes out some of this point defense, in front of his golems. So the wall breakers come down, and his goal is to have that point defense go down, and then those golems redirect once that happens. The one on the top left has already started to move, since there's nothing left for him to target inside the walls. And now once the wizard tower goes down here, that other golem may walk. Yes, it does. And now he's got his queen following up his golems. The king and the Valkyries are going to come in as well. A jump spell is waiting for those troops to go ahead and access a double giant bomb position. He gets both skeleton traps triggered, and he's going to have to just fight through that really quickly. The Valkyries are perfect for taking out skellies because they do it all at once. Everything moves into that queen and king. Both heroes are taken on. The double giant bomb gets triggered in that compartment with the town hall. Really nice. Second jump spell goes down to get him to the far side of the base, and that's going to give him access to the second double giant bomb. Everything in the base right now being tanked. He still has 16 hogs at his disposal. All 4 bombs have been triggered at this point, and in come the hogs from the top. Everything being distracted nicely, and he's deploying surgically on the different defenses while they're distracted firing at hogs from the previous defense. So really nice job with deployment there. No bombs left to hurt him. He still has the queen up, and she's actually doing some tanking. A couple hogs in from the bottom side there to distract and get a couple cheap point defenses, but everything else is done. This base is cooked. All said and done at this point. Nice work, TopDog. Only thing lacking here is a wizard for cleanup because they have all gone into the base here. But those hogs are going to actually do the ring just fine. They're going to have plenty of time to get up there and go ahead and take out the barracks and gold storage to finish this thing off. So nice work. All right, guys, let's look at what's next. Number 14, which is an attack by me. And this base, kind of a standard forum base, and I decided to go ahead and just cold blood La Lune, old school. So single golem's going to go in at the top. You're going to see a couple of wizards come down on the right to start the funnel over there. A couple go on the gold storage. Waiting to send a jump spell and my king until this army camp is just about down. So in goes the heroes. And that wizard's going to head off to that army camp, get that taken out, make sure that king's not going to walk. He heads into the queen, and he's going to get her taken care of, no problem. A rage spell goes down for the kill squad. Everything's kind of taken care of up there, and the queen locks onto that air defense, and she's going to go ahead and get that down. So at this point, 2 hounds go into that first air defense, and check out the targeting on the balloons on the left. Completely perfect as far as, targeting the different point defenses and the timing on all of that. So the haste spell goes down to kind of lead them in. I've already got the bottom section working with the hounds and the balloons down there, and the goal there is to go ahead and force everything into the core where I'll have a rage spell waiting. I meant to drop that rage spell a little bit further in to cover more of that core, but it's going to end up working out just fine. They path through the core nicely, so I ended up dropping a haste down there to keep hurrying them along. Backside's already been tanked by the 4th lava hound. The balloons have come in and taken out all of the defenses over there. The last little bit is taking out that Expo, and a great Lune split at the end. So the queen's still up to help with cleanup. I've got wizards working the left side of the ring, and I've got pups everywhere. So this base is cooked. This one went down in 1 minute and 45 seconds, I think. So really, really fast raid here. Been a while since I busted out the Cold Blood La Lune. So nice job, and we will move on to the next one, which is number 17. All right, this one's by Daniel, and Daniel is going to bring a healer, and he's going to drop that on a couple archers. So he does a lure here, gets out that lava hound, and you'll notice a couple archers go down in the corner, guys. And if you're not familiar with the healer and the archer trick, that keeps a lava hound occupied for the remainder of the raid. Don't drop more than 2 because that lava hound will explode. But you need to drop more than 1 so the healers will actually start healing. So on the other side of the base, he decides to do his entry. He's going to do a deep push because he has no clan castle to worry about. And he's going to bring 3 golems, it looks like. He's got 21 hogs to work with. But those wall breakers are going to come in and open up that wall. A jump spell is going to be waiting on the junction there with the air defense and the mortar to go ahead and get them into the core, where he expects that queen to jump the wall and meet him by the X-bows, as his king will be trailed in to go ahead and take her out. So there goes the jump spell, perfectly placed. The golems are going to head in, the king's going to head in. The nice thing is you know, that clan castle, guys, it's tanked all the way over here. Not having to worry about it. So everything's heading in. The queen's getting fired on now by the cannon, so she might have to use her ability to rescue herself. Nope, she's going to be good. Rage spell in the core. Looks like the king has used his rage ability. And then the hogs are trailed in, and literally everything right now is focused on the core. So the hogs are going to do some work. Yeah, man, this is a great raid. So the heal spell goes down, kind of awaiting them. They do trigger one bomb, which, you know, hurts a little bit, but then he trails the rest of his hogs in from behind. I'm going to mute it real quick, guys. Got a tickle in the throat. All right, I'm alive. Anyways, heal spell goes down at the end. Gonna get that last, you know, section taken out. Really nicely done. And he's got the bottom to worry about now, and he's just got one heal spell left, and all he's got is 4-point defenses, and that's gonna be plenty. Not enough damage there to go ahead and combat the hogs. We'll start to fast forward. The wizards are already working the upper portion of this base. Really, really nicely done. He did lose his queen, unfortunately, but plenty of DPS here to go ahead and get the job done. So really nice work to Daniel. I like the distraction of that hound in the corner. It's always good when you can eliminate the clan castle and not have to fight it, you know, at all. So 3 stars for the good guys. Nice work, man. And we will move on to the next one, which is number 20. Ivo the Merciless taking on Red Herring, and Ivo's another new member. Absolutely killing it for us. So really nice job to him, and we appreciate you coming on board. Lots of new members lately in WHF, guys, and we're rebuilding up to the strength where we once were, but, you know, some promising young members, and I'm excited. We're going to see how things go, but I have a few more slots that I'm looking to fill, and a long line of people to fill them. So we're just looking to get the right folks in, and it's going to be fun. So he's got that queen walk going. Upper left, he gets the air defense, and she's going to head off, taking up this, you know, side of the base here once that gold storage goes down. Nice little funnel created by the wizards there to help her out. So once she's headed in the right direction, he starts his kill squad there from the upper right. Shattered entry there with the golems, and he's got a couple Valkyries to help him out with the kill squad as well. Only 15 hogs, but he's looking how much you know, stuff he's getting with that queen. And check this out. As soon as everything's tanked up there, he drops in some wall breakers, and that's going to get that queen to go into the compartment. So that's, you know, that's perfect. He drops a rage spell for his healers to get that queen going. Keeping her up, and then the hound's going to lock onto the kill squad, which is perfect. So delays the effectiveness of the hound, and then he still has that queen to get to. So once he's through the defense there, he's going to go ahead and drop a jump spell to jump over that X-bow and get to that queen. So the rage spell goes down. There's the jump spell. Friendly queen has taken out that whole upper section by herself. The whole left side of the base is all queen. She removes the cannon, which takes the pathing to the double giant bomb out. So beautiful job with that. That hound's still getting lit up by a wizard, but for the most part, he's got his king and Valkyries in the core. They've gone and taken out the enemy queen, and at this point, he's trailed in some hogs from the right, just getting some, you know, initial defenses taken out. He still has 10 hogs left in the bag, and so he starts, you know, surgically targeting them into the bottom right point defense. Really, really nicely done, kind of joining up with that first group. No heal spells for them, so he's got his golems. Look at how much tanking is being done over here. Golems and queen and all that, you know, keeping those Teslas busy. Healer is there to help with that queen as well. The hogs are trailed in on that backside, and he targets that wizard tower with a couple more hogs to get that quickly taken out. Last thing is the Tesla. Awesome raid, man. This was great. Lots of moving parts on this one, guys, and I really like the wall breakers up at the top to help that queen get into the base rather than have her walk and join up with the kill squad and ended up making it a closed queen walk. And wouldn't you know it, that dark elixir storage in the top right of the base is the only thing left standing, and that was right where his kill squad entered. So it's kind of funny that didn't get taken out, but hey, it happens sometimes. Anyways, number 21, my Teen Hoenn. This is another kind of a weird base. Not a lot of double giant bomb potential here, and he's going to eliminate some of this with the queen walk. Entry from the top of the base, top right. Shattered entry, it looks like maybe a stoned. Let's see here. Nope. Looks like just the 2 golems. He's going to trail his king and some wizards. And then his queen is actually going to walk to the south. So he drops a rage spell to help his wizards actually take out the clan castle troops. So that's helpful. Dragon and the balloons go down. The king's going to head in along with those wizards, and they're going to get the enemy queen taken out. It's a close call there. She's still up. The king has gone down, but there's enough wizards there where they can pretty much just one-shot her. That queen is headed to the south. We'll start to fast forward a little bit. Here comes the hogs in from the top left, and they're just targeting defense buildings. He's got 2 heals, and he can stretch almost the whole base right now. There's not a lot of real estate left to cover, so the queen's going to be able to get that bottom part of the base. So she's heading in. She's probably going to be able to use her ability here pretty quickly. She's doing some tanking as well for the hogs. He has 1 hog that's going to die anyways, trigger the double giant bomb, which was perfect. And that double giant bomb does absolutely nothing. The hogs meet up in a heal there. Everything gets healed up to full, and there's 2 Teslas left in the base. They finally finished up killing the golem that they were on, but the last couple Teslas go down. The hogs turn right onto the town hall, and it's all cleanup at this point, guys. He's got the queen working one side of the ring, wizards on the other, and the hogs are going to meet up to finish the job for 3 stars for the good guys. Nice work. So 23, guys, the last one we're going to look at. This is Maximus. He's up from WHF 2, so nice work to him. Been doing a good job for us. Probably our lowest, not lowest weight, but lowest heroes. He's got 16 heroes, so this is about as low as you're going to see. I know you guys are always wanting to see low heroes, and this is what we got to offer. So Shattered Entry, it looks like, coming from the left. Wall breaks in the middle. Really nice job with that. And he's got wizards that have created a really nice wide funnel. And once that's done, he's going to have the queen and king head in. The enemy queen's nicely jumped the wall for him, so that's cool. Hound comes out of the clan castle. He's going to quad quake the core. And that's going to give him access. Look at all those air defenses clumped up right together. I mean, holy cow. Not the greatest design in the world, but he's hoping to get over and take some of that out. And, rage spell goes down for that kill squad. He's going to take out that hound on the entry. Gets the queen to lock onto all the pups. The wizards are actually helping out as well. And he's going to go ahead and have 1 heal spell there remaining to go ahead and help him through this base. So he's moving now to the air defenses. He's gotten 1 taken out. He's locked onto the other with his golems. His king just now has the heal spell put on him, so it's going to, stay up. They lock onto the second air defense, and it's going to go down. And now the queen has nowhere really to go after the gold mine up there. So she's going to take that out and then head down, it looks like, to the other side. He's got a couple hounds that head into the air defenses, and they're so close in proximity that these loons are able to kind of collapse on the whole base and get everything taken out. The only worry is Teslas at this point. He's going to lose a few, but he overwhelms the base with too many balloons for those Teslas to really handle, and they're spread to the point to where the wizard tower can't handle them all. So he has both heroes up. Really nice job keeping those up, and then he's got some wizards working the ring on this side. He's got some minions to go ahead and take care of the backside there. Wall breaks open the walls to help those wizards get to that gold storage, which is a nice little touch. And then on the upper side, he's got his king that's beat outside of the wall. He's got a wizard for the end of the ring. But that's going to do it, guys. Maximus takes out this base with ease, and that is going to do it. Another 3-star for the good guys. And WHF is perfect on the Town Hall 9s once again. Really nice job to our guys. Was happy with the war. Just missing those Town Hall 10 triples. And, that's a tall order for Fair Play Clans, but we're working on it, and we will get there. Had some close calls. Just had a couple fundamental things go wrong, but, we're getting there. I put a lot of pressure on Because on Twitter saying he had to get it done, but no worries, man. Keep it up. Proud of you. And that's going to do it, guys, for this recap. So WHF victorious 73-54 over the Asian clan that I cannot pronounce. We have another one next. We go to the current war, and you'll notice we're in prep day, 8 hours to go, and we have another Asian clan, it looks like, from China. And this is going to be a good war, it looks like. Very tough bases with high-level heroes. So excited for it, and we will update you on that real shortly. So for now, Powerbang. Signing out till next time, guys. Take care. Right up the gut of this base, assuming that wall is open, and you'll notice he's brought 3 wall breakers to make that happen.